Alrighty, let's see what happens with this. G'day, and thank you for listening to or watching the BlockWeb Beat podcast, recorded live for the first time ever. Don't really have a clue what I'm doing, but we'll play around with it and check it out. It is Tuesday, the 14th of May at about 7:45 p.m. AEST, and I just realised that for the longest time I've had 2023 on the thumbnails. What a dickhead I am. Anyhow, before we get into what we've got going on, there is a disclaimer. Let's see what happens when I...
Warning, the information and opinions within are solely the views of the individuals involved contains content not suitable for anyone.
Oh, that was pretty cool. All right, on this week's show, cryptocurrency markets get wrestled by the bears again. Coinbase faces a system-wide outage. Ethereum EFT woes. Upland Genesis Hackathon finalists have been announced. There's religion in the metaverse. Meta's AI Ray-Ban smart glasses. AI in Indian classrooms. There's a call for gaming NFTs to have a need for deeper utility. Sounds pretty good, that one. And Reebok's digital wearables go Web3 gaming. Plus, always we grant ourselves with some real-world insights with a few doses of reality from the Meatsuitaverse. I'll try to pick some funny ones this week, so stick around for those. Some of the AI images that the good old updated version of ChatGPT put together for those. Pretty funny this week. Anyhow, let's start things off like I always do by taking a look at what's currently happening in some of the crypto markets. Now, what have we got going on here? So yes, this week in the crypto markets, the global market cap has declined by 3.1%, falling from 2.34 trillion down to 2.27 trillion. Bitcoin dominance has increased significantly by 9.1%, moving up to 53.8. The Fear and Greed Index has dipped slightly to 55, still within the neutral range, of course, and Bitcoin's price dropped by 3%, now at $61,908, while Ethereum also saw a decrease, falling 5.5% to $2,917. Among other major cryptocurrencies, just the ones that I track, of course, notable movements include Solana down 5.4% to $146 and change, Cardano, which decreased by 3.6% to 43 cents, and Avalanche, poor old AVAX, experiencing a sharp decline of 13.6%, now down to $32.38. However, it's funny how this often happens. Tron seems to buck the trend, both up or down. It's done it again this week. It's the only one in the green that I cover, with a 4.7% increase, rising to 0.125 dollars. Other significant losses this week, of course, is Engine down 8.3% to 28 cents, and Theta, which fell almost 12%, now under $2. All right, moving on to the blockchain crypto news. Coinbase, holy moly, did you see this? Coinbase, which is one of the largest US-based crypto exchanges, of course, recently experienced a massive system-wide outage that affected customers' ability to send crypto and, of course, withdraw fiat. The exchange acknowledged the issue on its status site, of the status of the outage on its site, and assured users that it was working to resolve the problem. Despite the disruption, Coinbase emphasised that all funds remain safe. I imagine there was a few hearts in mouths as that all played out. Anyway, sticking with blockchain crypto news, there's been a bit of a call here that Ethereum might be headed to the grave if SEC rejects Ethereum ETFs. Analysts have said Ethereum could face a severe downturn if the SEC rejects Ethereum ETF applications at the end of May. Analysts predict that the Ethereum BTC ratio could drop significantly from where it is now, about 0.047 to 0.03, which would be exacerbated by Ethereum's current inflationary state and reduced transaction fees following the Dencun upgrade. This means Ethereum is issuing more tokens than it burns, unlike Bitcoin's fixed supply. The market is closely watching decisions on Ethereum ETFs from Van Eck and Hashdex, due later this month, as I said. A rejection could lead to negative market sentiments, increased sell pressure, and a bloodbath, in quotes, on the price charts. Bitcoin maximalists and other crypto enthusiasts see this as a potential gain for BTC and Solana as they outcompete Ethereum with lower fees and more stable supplies. Bloomberg analyst Eric Balchunas remains pessimistic about Ethereum ETF approvals in May, predicting tough times ahead for Ethereum investors. The coming weeks will be crucial for Ethereum's market position and its long-term holders. Not financial advice, do your own research and all that sort of stuff, but I, for one, will be watching that pretty closely myself. Right, in Upland Metaverse news, the 2024 Genesis Hackathon is making waves, of course, focusing this year on innovative ideas rather than functional prototypes. This year's competition encourages participants to harness Upland's developer tools and the new Sparklet integration to build unique Web3 projects. Participants were given just 10 days to craft business strategies, with submissions due by May 10th. The grand finale will be held during the Upland Award Show at Genesis Week on June the 7th in Las Vegas, of course, where finalists will compete for substantial prizes, including a $15,000 MVP deployment bonus. The finalists have been announced earlier today. Congratulations to Upland Aliens, Upzoo, Next World, Dr. Jelly's Sugar Rush, and Imagine Build Belong mobile app. These teams apparently stood out among numerous entries showcasing exceptional creativity and potential. Myself and the rest of the Upland community is eagerly anticipating their final presentations, and I wish them all the very best of luck at Genesis Week. All right, moving on to wider Metaverse news. The transformative potential of the Metaverse is now making waves in the realm of religion. I guess it makes sense. And it's promising to change our spiritual experiences in unprecedented ways. Historically, new technologies like radio and television have deeply influenced religious practices. Oh yeah, televangelists and all the rest of it. And the Metaverse is poised to continue this trend. It offers immersive, multi-sensory environments that can deepen users' sense of belonging and allow for novel religious experiences. One significant application of the Metaverse in religion is highlighted by the University of Glasgow's Professor, I'm not even going to bother trying to say this name, it's a doozy. Check out the link in the description and see if you can say it for yourself. Anyhow, in an interview with this professor, he explored how the Metaverse could revolutionise the practice of Hinduism by providing immersive experiences of the Mahabharata and Ramayana, utilising AI to enhance understanding and engagement. Apologies if you are a Hindu and I just completely butchered those names. Anyhow, moving on, this innovative approach could deepen the faith of practitioners and attract new believers by making ancient texts more accessible and engaging. Remember a few weeks ago I talked about how AI was being used to decode some of these ancient texts and all that sort of stuff. Pretty fascinating stuff. Anyhow, the use of Metaverse in religion is not without controversy, of course. Some Christian leaders argue that essential aspects of their faith, such as the 7 sacraments, require physical presence in the community, which could be undermined by virtual participation. Despite this, the Vatican has shown interest in exploring the Metaverse, evidenced by their involvement in NFT art exhibitions and related Web3 events. As the Metaverse evolves, its role in religion will likely continue to spark debate and innovation, shaping the future of spiritual practice. I'm surprised it hasn't advanced more quickly than this. They're kind of talking about it, how it's just evolving, but I seem to recall way back in the COVID days, people getting together with Zooms, doing, religious ceremonies and whatnot. You think it would have all kicked off after that. Anyhow, in AI news, now this is a bit of a very cool looking one, this one. So Meta has just come out of the box and integrated its AI into a pair of Ray-Ban smart glasses, marking an innovative leap in wearable tech. The Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses now feature the Meta AI Virtual Assistant, a multimodal AI capable of processing both audio and visual inputs. This AI enhancement allows users to interact with their surroundings in a more intelligent way. For instance, users can take a photo of a menu in French, and the glasses will automatically translate it without needing to pull out your phone. While testing has shown some limitations, such as difficulty in identifying certain plants and animals, the potential for transformative use cases is clear. Multimodal AI tech in these glasses aims to provide more sophisticated and accurate responses by fusing data from multiple sensors, pushing the boundaries of how we interact with the digital world through wearable tech. I mean, you can imagine having these kind of fancy schmancy glasses on and going overseas traveling and just being able to look at all the signs or the train schedules, and it just automatically translates everything into your native language. Seems pretty damn exciting and cool to me. I forgot I was going to go and have a look at the price point on those. I imagine they'd be still pretty expensive for a while. Anyway, moving on, in other AI news, a recent report by TeamLease EdTech reveals that over 60% of Indian educators are now incorporating AI tools into their classrooms. The study, which surveyed over 6,000 educators, shows that AI is being used for teaching, preparation, and student engagement. Additionally, 9% of educators acknowledge AI's potential to transform learning and personalise education. However, there are significant concerns about the ethical implications of AI, with almost 88% of educators calling for government regulation and monitoring. Despite these concerns, over 70% believe AI will have a more profound impact on education than the smartphone revolution. A report titled Revolutionizing Classrooms, the Impact of Generative AI on the Future of Education aims to provide responsible AI adoption in education while enhancing human potential rather than replacing it. I spent the better part of this afternoon at work playing around with the latest update to ChatGPT, kind of thinking how I'm going to, or how I can use that to better do some of the stuff I do in my own educational professional background. So, yes, fascinating stuff. All right, in NFT news, a recent article outlines how NFTs are poised to revolutionize the gaming industry by integrating deeper utility and player-driven economies. Initially seen as speculative assets, NFTs now offer true digital ownership and practical benefits within games. Players can now control their game inventories, secure their assets, and even trade them across platforms, alleviating concerns about losing value when a game goes offline. The key to mainstream acceptance lies in delivering engaging and satisfying gameplay experiences, with NFTs adding enhanced features like unlocking new abilities and customizing characters. This holistic approach ensures NFTs contribute meaningfully to the gaming ecosystem, reshaping what it means to play. I mean, if you have had anything to do with the Upland ecosystem, the Upland Metaverse, over the last 5 years, you would know all about this. But even then, Upland has been around for a very long time, and yet many of us in the community are also baying for deeper utility aspects as well. So it's kind of a shame that Upland still seems to be overlooked in this sort of articles, but as you know, if you've been following along, hopefully that all changes coming up here pretty soon with the release of Sparklet on exchanges and whatnot. All right, in Web3 gaming news, Reebok has launched Reebok Impact, an AI-powered tool that allows users to create custom digital sneakers by sending a photo via Instagram direct message. The tool replicates the colors and style of the image onto a digital Reebok sneaker, which can then be used in games like Fortnite and Roblox. Users can create up to 4 pairs for free. This move follows similar ventures by Reebok's parent company Adidas and competitor Nike, who have also delved into the digital fashion and NFT space. While Reebok isn't offering physical pairs of these custom sneakers, they promise incentives for real-life purchases through the platform. Again, yeah, that's pretty cool. Reebok doing a kind of Web3 partnership there with Fortnite and Roblox. Roblox being the big one, of course. Well, I guess can't really say that Fortnite's not. That's pretty damn massive as well. All right, we're flying through it. Oh, hang on. I just realised that we've got a live comment section here. Sorry about that. Hey, hello. Yes, first time I've ever done this. Bear with me. I got no idea how this is going to play out on the back end, but we'll just roll with it and make it up as we go along. All right, we're getting to the end, and that brings us to the Meatsuitaverse news segments. So first up in the Australian Meatsuitaverse news, in a scene straight out of a modern cattle rustling drama, 3 men in Western Australia were charged with the audacious theft of 306 cattle valued at over $250,000. These alleged cowboys orchestrated an unauthorised muster from the Louisa Downs and Mount Pierre stations using helicopters, bull-catching buggies, and even earth-moving machinery to facilitate their heist. Their bovine bounty was then sold off, with proceeds allegedly funneled into various accounts. The trio will face court soon, with WA police ensuring justice for the moody cows. I mean, how the hell would you think you're going to get away with that? Helicopters, bloody earth-moving equipment. Far Western Australia, the population's not very big out there, so I'm sure everybody knows everybody. Pretty damn dumb. Anyhow, moving on to the New Zealand Meatsuitaverse news. In a high-flying feat of forestry, Taupo-based Lakeview Helicopters tested their innovative heli-saw technology. What could possibly go wrong there? Trimming 950 metres of pesky pines in just over an hour, this airborne lumberjack marvelled and amazed the lines company, who face an annual $1.6 million battle keeping trees away from their power lines. CEO Mike Fox hailed the heli-saw as a potential game-changer, especially in the aftermath of Cyclone Gabrielle, with another trial set for later this month. This could be the dawn of a new era in vegetation management and storm resilience. Oh, I don't know about that. A bloody massive saw swinging down the bottom of a helicopter, trimming trees away from power lines. Oh, I imagine they're getting paid quite a hefty amount of money. Anyhow, and lastly but not leastly, in Japanese Meatsuitaverse news, a small snake slithered its way into Tokyo's bustling Yamamoto line Yamanote line, causing a hysterical commotion on Sunday evening. The 20-centimetre long serpent led to a temporary halt of the Kamigome station at East Japan Railway, and staff conducted a frantic search all through the train. The slippery stowaway eluded capture for a while, but was eventually found under a seat at the depot. Thankfully, no one was injured, and the police planned to release the harmless hitchhiker back into the wild, leaving over 2,700 commuters with a tale of a snake on a train. That's funny. Anyhow, that is it for this week. Nice and fast. That's the beat for this BlockWeb week, and a glimpse into some of what's currently making the news inside, around, and outside of the metaverse and in the Meatsuitaverse this week. If you'd like to get involved in any of the Upland Down Under Entertainment productions we do, or if you have an Upland NFT metaverse or service event to promote, anything like that, then send me Ben68 a DM and or get yourself in the NBA server, which is linked in the description. Don't charge in for that. It's just about getting, get your name out there, have a bit of fun, that sort of stuff. Now, I got no idea what's going to happen when I press this button, so let's find out, shall we? This is it. Let's see what happens. See ya!